everyone. This is to give you an idea about the overall process of career changing. Since we get so many requests about this one when we have initial discussions, I was thinking of sharing this with everyone. So the first step is we are going to evaluate your current job. That means you are going to do a career change. That means you are in another career, in another job role. So we are going to assess your current job role, current job satisfaction, what are the qualifications you have. Those things we are going to assess first, because most cases that we get is people are not satisfied with their current uh, company they are working. It's actually not about the career path. They are okay with their career path, but they don't like their company, the company that they are currently working. So we do an assessment for that, because in that case we don't need a career change. What we need is a boost for their current career. So we do that as our first step. Then the next step is we are going to assess your interest and your skills and what are your core values. We do an assessment on that as well, because different people have different skill sets. So whatever the job field, whatever the career field you are in, that skill set can be transferred to another career. So we are going to assess that as well. Then the next step is we are going to find alternative career steps for you, alternative career paths. So the most of the people we are getting is willing to move to software industry, but they have no idea on what this software industry is all about. Most of the people know software industry as software engineers. People who are working as software engineers are software industry people, and that's it. So we are going to give them alternatives, sometimes in the field of software industry, sometimes in the field of business. Likewise, according to the skill set that they have, we are not going to force anyone to move to software industry. What we are going to do is assess their skills, and we give them alternatives so that they can select their preferred industry or the preferred job categories. Then as the next option, we are going to we are going to check for different job options. For an example, if a person in another industry decided to move to software industry, in software industry there are so many job categories. For an example, software engineer is one of them, but even if we get software engineer, there are different categories. You can have like front end engineers, back end engineers, UI engineers, QA engineers. Other than that, you can have job roles like business analyst and business enhancements, and then project managers, then data science. There are so many options. So we are going to inform you, we are going to give details about different job options that you can have, and we are going to select which job field, which job option is better for you. Otherwise, if you go and do a small Google search, you can find what kind of job opportunities are out there in the industry. But sometimes people don't understand, because those details are given with so many technical terms, so they don't understand. So our responsibility is to get you informed about all these job options, and then you can select one. So that is our fifth step. Then the next step is we are going to customize this process for you. We are going to get personalized with you, because each person is different. Each person has different skills, as I said earlier. So for an example, let's say you have decided to move to software industry with a background of management. Let's say you have a degree in management, and then you have done an MBA, and then you are willing to move to software industry. So the best option for you is not actually going for the coding part, because you have a business background. A career or a job in the software industry which can be related to business will be a best option for you. Sometimes maybe a business analyst, something like that. So it's not the exact option, but I'm telling you as an example. So we are going to get personalized with your previous experiences, previous skill sets, and then we are going to see what are the transferable skills, and then we are going to match it according to your exact personality. So that is our next step. Then uh, we are going to give you a basic training in the technical aspect as well as if you need theory aspect, because sometimes there are people who has no idea about the software industry and any technical terms that we are using. So we give them heads up on what to follow, which things to follow. Likewise, we have a basic training for anyone who's joining us to get to familiar with the software industry. So that is our next step. Then after you get that general training, as the next step we are going to focus on that selected job role, and then we are going to make you an expert in that field, in the technical aspect as well as soft skills and English also. So that means sometimes even if you have the technical skills, if you don't have the required soft skills for that particular job role, you can't go ahead. For an example, if you want to become a business analyst, that means you need to have the technical knowledge as well as you need to have the skill to talk with clients and how to do negotiations. Those kind of skills are essential. So we help you with those skills as well, because those are essential for your job role. So that is how it goes. So we help you with technical skills, soft skills, and especially English level also, because in the software industry you can't survive without English. So that also we are going to help you out. That process can take a considerable amount of time. So the most people who come to us, they think like, okay, if we connect with, if you connect with us, you can simply finish everything within a week or two and then you can simply move to the industry. No, you can't do that, because even if you have a degree of 4 years in computer science, you will have to start with an internship or a training. So if you don't have any knowledge, any experience in the industry, that means you will also have to work more than that and you will have to start from the beginning. So if you have a certain knowledge in the computer science and if you have done something previously for the like something in the industry, you can go higher, you can start from a little bit upper level. But if not, and if you're a totally new person, you will have to start from the beginning. That is how industry works. So uh, our next step is we are going to help you with that. We have a company combining with us, partnered with us to give you some opportunities to train with them for like 2 or 3 months, a maximum up to 6 months. If not, if you're not happy with that, what you can do is you can simply apply for internships or trainings, or in other companies you can ask for opportunities, maybe even voluntary opportunities to work with their projects and to get an experience. So we help with that also. Another question we get most is they're asking, once you finish your program or once you finish your consultations, uh, are you going to give us a job? No, we don't, because we can't. If someone says like, okay, if you finish this we will give you a job, that is not how software industry works. Even if you finish this, whatever the consultations we are providing, if you are not passionate about the industry and if you don't have that skill set, technical as well as soft skills, uh, actually it's really hard to get into the industry. So you will have to be very passionate, as well as you'll have to love the process. You'll have to know how to love this process of learning software in whatever the role that you are going to practice. So we don't give you jobs, but we help you find jobs. So that is our process that I have to stress. If you have good technical skills and if you have good soft skills, and if you can sell yourself in an interview, if you can market yourself in an interview, if you can convince them that even if I am changing my career, I know all of these things because I have self-learned all of these things and I have practically used them in these projects. So I am capable of doing your work, please give me an assessment and you can assess me. If you can say that in an interview straightly, and if you can do the task they are providing you, you can definitely get a job. That's how software industry works. It's not like anyone's not going to give you a job even if you have a degree in software industry, if software engineering. So that is how it works. Other than these things, I'll give you some tips. You can't simply depend on someone else for you to do a career change. So if you want to do a career change, you will have to do your own research as well. You have to do a research on your own about whatever the job roles that are existing and what are your skills and how you are going to move. So we are helping with that, but you will have to do your own research as well. Other than that, you will have to have time, energy to spend for this. Otherwise, it's a wastage of, as I said, money as well as time. Then the another important thing is, you are going to change your career and you are going to move to a separate, totally new industry. That means you are going to start fresh. So it's very advisable to say this, because you can't compare yourself with others who have so much experience more than you. So you will have to start from the very beginning, and you will have to be confidence on yourself, like, okay, within a 1 or 2 year I'll also be like that. So you'll have to have that confidence level also. So don't get discouraged, start fresh, and then self-learn. You can network with other people who are in the industry. You can't get isolated. Network with other people and get their help. People are like, in the software industry, most people are so helpful. If you don't know something and if you go and ask someone, they will definitely help you. That's how it works. That's how most people works actually. So create a LinkedIn profile, talk to people who are in the industry that you are willing to move. Talk to them, ask them how they started, ask them how their current career is ongoing, ask them their tips for you to boost your process. So they will definitely help you. We are also here to help you. Other than that, you will have to do your part also. Otherwise, it's really difficult process. If you are willing to do a commitment and if you are passionate about this, you can definitely do it. So if you need more details, we can have an initial discussion. Please send us a message, so we'll arrange an initial discussion with you. We are glad to help you. My team is glad to help you. Thank you so much. Until we meet next. Have a nice day.